With all the great updates goalies received this year, there's still a lot of disappointment in the NHL community with the way goalie plays. Some of this is warranted. Input delay and post hugging is frustrating for everyone. However, what some people don't realize is that goalie is one of the toughest positions to play in real life. It should not come easy to someone who just picks up the controller without understanding the game and the position. It's more than just throwing your body in front of the puck all game. It requires just as much thinking, pre-planning, and memory as it does reaction time. Before I talk about that, I want to cover some things that are causing some problems this year. My biggest pet peeve with goalie is the invisible wall around the posts and the goal line, and it's been in the game for a long time. It needs to be fixed. Your goalie will bounce off of it if you move too close to it. This is causing 90% of the garbage goals. I'm not sure how difficult it will be for EA to fix it, but it needs to be done immediately. Goalies should be able to slide into the post without hitting hug the post and not bounce back into the middle of their net. I'm not saying we have to have a sticky post. I'm just saying that wall needs to be removed. The next is input delay, and it's a big one, although it is getting better. This topic has been beaten to death already, so I'm not going to talk about it that much. I'm just going to say it makes things difficult for everyone, but especially goalies. And this leads me to my next point. The precision movement got a bit of a speed boost in the last update, and it definitely lessened the effect of the input delay. You can actually make some decent saves on one-timers now by just moving around on your feet in precision movement. I think the butterfly slides could get the same treatment. This would equalize the input delay as much as possible and allow us to make more saves. I don't think goalies should be overpowered by any means, but it definitely needs a boost with the animations being a lot slower than previous years. Hugging the post needs a speed boost as well. It's sluggish and it's easy to pull the goalie off his post and fuck around behind the net and put it in. If you're being patient, you leave yourself open to a wraparound on the opposite side, but if you leave the post too quick, you get beat short side. It's just the way it is this year. My last point, it's just there are a lot of minor glitches that need adjusting. Sometimes my goalie will move in the opposite direction than what I pushed on a save animation, opening up for an easy goal. This is a ridiculous glitch. I'm not sure when it happens, but it does happen, and it needs attention in the next update. The other issue is that your goalie will slowly drift away in his butterfly while the puck is in your end. I can't pinpoint when it happens, but I think it's when your team picks up the loose puck in your own end, and all of a sudden you just start sliding out of the crease. This causes a lot of problems for obvious reasons, but sometimes your team will turn it over, and it's an easy goal. Those are the big issues I have, but I want to talk about goalie in general. This year, more than ever, is the year of the smart goalie. You have to be able to analyze a play quickly and make a save decision based on what you see in front of you. Goalie is not a reactionary position, as much as you think. I read an article by Jonathan Quick where he talks about one of his miraculous glove saves he makes. Long story short, he mentions how it was all because of his ability to read the play. His defenseman was covering the cross-crease pass, so he could fully commit to a sliding glove save. He even read the shooter's hips to know he was going high, but we can't get that level of detail into the game yet, but we can still read the play and know what's going to happen before it happens. I used to think breakaways were impossible, but they're not. It's still a bit of a guessing game due to the input delay, but they're not supposed to be easy. You can get a read on what a shooter is going to do before he does it most of the time. Better players may make better moves, but you can't save everything. You got to accept that. This isn't a tips video, but pay attention to what side the shooter's forehand is on. Eventually you'll learn what it looks like when they want to deke to their forehand and go far side, or what it will look like when they want to go backhand. My point is that there's more to the position than you guys think. It is possible in this game to pick up on player cues to know when they're going to shoot and when they're going to pass. It takes experience and a good memory. I don't think everybody who plays goalie should be good at it. I think only a select few people should be elite goaltenders, and that should be because of their knowledge of the game. I'm here to help you guys, so make sure you subscribe and stick around for quality goalie tips. I will make sure that what I teach you guys is as close to being 100% accurate as possible. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself in a later video. That's why you haven't seen a crazy amount of tips videos yet. I'm close to coming out with some groundbreaking stuff on breakaways, and I've had the cross crease down for a while. so look for those videos in the future. Also, there's an article on this video by hockeyvideogames.com, so be sure to go check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.